What's up, everybody? Welcome to BioS3 Raw TV. Well, today is a video that I feel like is very important to make, and I don't like to say this individual's name specifically because it drives traffic to the other person's channel. It makes them relevant. You know, this person loves to poke as much fun at me as he can and make video after video of me using my name because my name makes him money. Now I step back and go, my name makes money? That's fucking awesome that somebody can make money off my name. I am proud that my name, Jerry Wayne Ward, makes money for someone. Like where I come from, that's fucking awesome, right? So I just fucking back off and I go, he just says a stupid shit. But I feel like there's a point where you have to draw a line, and I want the line drawn here. So it's been brought to my attention. Let's back up. There was that tragedy in New Zealand where the individual went in and shot up a mosque, place of Muslim worship. And I actually have friends that are Muslim, to be honest with you, and I don't know that much about the religion, but I respect it because they're my friends and that's their thing. So cool, you know, I understand as much as they want to tell me, and if I have questions I can ask them, and that's cool. You know, I get their views. But the individual went out there and killed 50 people in the mosque, and it was some kind of hate crime. And you know, I mean, I can only tell you guys what the news tells us, and I don't watch the news, but I definitely researched to find out why this happened. Like when it happened, I'm like, another shooting, and we hear a lot about the shootings in America, but this one is in New Zealand. So I'm like, holy shit! Like this is another big, race created travesty, or racist created travesty. People are doing outside of America, right? I mean, I actually get upset when I start thinking about it because I'm thinking, could you imagine being those people in the mosque when someone walks in and just opens fire? And, I'll be honest with you, like, killing 50 people at once is a pretty fucking efficient thing. Like, it could have been like 2 killed and a few wounded. This motherfucker went in there and he hammered it home and killed 50 people, which is fucking, it's awful. So they arrested this motherfucker, right? They didn't kill him, they arrested him, right? So Jason Blaha, right? I hate saying his name because he's a despicable human being to begin with, and everybody knows it. But I have to say his name for this video, which sucks, but I mean, it is what it is. Jason Blaha feels that this individual should, and let me just read what he said. Awful, just awful. I hope the guy in New Zealand gets probation and a very stern talking to. Also, he should not get his firearms back until he passes a firearms safety course. I'm sure he just had a bad childhood, but truly hope that with proper rehabilitation, he can return to being a productive member of society. Says, I hope this young man can be rehabilitated and taught proper firearms safety, dislike an evil invading army and death cult that plans on destroying the entire Western world doesn't justify legal, reckless, unsafe behavior. So many contradictions in those fucking statements, right? Jason Blaha seems to think that because this guy had a childhood that may not have been the best, that it's okay for him to go fucking slaughter 50 people that he just doesn't agree with. This is the problem with Jason Blaha. Anybody he doesn't agree with, he feels like should be killed. And he states it straight out. Jason Blaha, you can go on his channel and you can listen to him talk about killing me, killing Lane Norton, killing Lane Norton's family, and killing other people. If they just so much as approach him, he will kill us. That is what he has said. Now, individual that killed 50 people, also he should not get his firearms back until he passes a firearms safety course. Newsflash, that motherfucker knew how to pull the trigger. He knew how to load it. He knew how to aim it. He knew how to fucking kill. He already knows how to use a firearm. But if he takes a course, even though he killed 50 people, he should get his fucking gun back. This is the fucking delusions of a madman. I thought Jason had problems before, and we've had a past, and I know that he literally has mental problems that have been confirmed by people close to him that have told me that he has mental problems. But the fact that Jason himself has guns, threatens to kill people, and then even thinks after somebody wiped out 50 fucking people just because they didn't agree with their fucking religious beliefs, that this guy should take a gun safety course, get probation for killing 50 people. In what fucking universe is there a fucking law that states if you had a bad childhood and you slaughtered 50 fucking people, that if you got some probation and took a gun safety course, they should hand you a fucking firearm and put you back on the streets. That is the most fucking insane, dumb shit I have ever heard in my entire 43 years on this fucking planet. Now, I don't really have much more to say about it except to just draw attention of this is the individual who will have you believe that he's a Christian. Christians don't fucking talk like that. Christians fucking, when you kill someone, that's a fucking sin. That motherfucker has to repent. You can't just say, give him probation. No, a good Christian would say he broke the law. He has to pay for his law. Whatever that penalty is, whether it's 100 years in jail or whatever the case may be, he has to pay his fucking debt. Then he has to pay his debt to God. There's two things. Not one thing Mr. Christian Man in here talks about his religion or God, nor does he say that this guy should pay the ultimate penalty, okay, for 50 people. If you kill one person as a penalty, how many fucking charges are there going to be for 50? There should be 50 fucking charges. You're trying to tell me killing one person is not just illegal and fucking considered, it could be manslaughter, premeditated murder. There's so many different ways that it could be tried. But he killed 50 fucking people. There are 50 families out there that are absolutely destroyed. There is one woman, I watched this fucking footage of her saying she will not, she called it a headscarf because I think it's called different things in different places. She will not wear her headscarf in public anymore because she's scared because this guy walked into the mosque where she was and she watched her friends and family be slaughtered. You're trying to tell me an act of terrorism, an act of mass murder should be given probation. This is who people are listening to online. This is who people are getting their ideals from, not just training advice. They go to this individual to listen to what he has to say about me, talking about my hair. Me not shaving my head as a bald man. Newsflash, motherfucker, look, I'm not bald. I never have been bald. I shaved my hair because my hair was thin in the back, motherfucker. Like, it breaks my heart that people are being misled by an individual who only has malicious intent. His whole being is about malicious intent to attack people that he perceives are his fucking enemies. This motherfucker, I could give a fuck less if he died or lived or fucking moved away or fucking grew his hair or fucking turned into full transition into a woman. I don't give a fuck what he does. But he can't keep my name out of his mouth on his channel, which scares me because it shows this infatuation with me that he has over and over again. Like he cannot stop thinking about me, which scares me because that's not normal behavior. And then you see shit like this and you realize, this dude's really off the fucking charts. He's really not normal. Like we knew he was fucked up to begin with, but this is next level shit. Like you just don't think like that as a normal human being. When you see someone fucking kill someone and be like, fuck it, he should just fucking walk away and give him a high five and let him go back to what he's doing. Matter of fact, give him another gun. Make him take a fucking written course and let him take a gun. What? So in closing, guys, like I am tired of fucking hearing the bullshit about fucking Jason Blaha. I'm tired of people sending me the fucking videos. Jason Blaha has mental disability. That's all there is to it. He's not stable. He knows it. He thinks that it's a fucking joke, which makes him even more unstable. People that listen to him don't understand what's really going on. And every once in a while, something shows up that shows you who he really is and how he really thinks. He is racist. He absolutely agrees with murder for any fucking reason because he just doesn't like someone or he doesn't agree with what they fucking say or doesn't agree where they fucking live or their religious beliefs. He also believes in white nationalism. He actually talks about that shit. He talks about this stuff on his channel. There are fucking... It's upsetting as fuck that someone like this could be allowed to have a platform on YouTube, which is completely off base. And, you know, these are not just my opinions. There is footage of this stuff that he's saying. There is proof. There are fucking posts. He is doing this shit. So be aware, guys. Be careful who you listen to. It's not just about fitness. It's about other things in life. People may talk about fitness, but just like myself, why interject spirituality? I interject personal experience. I interject different things that I've learned while I've traveled the world doing what I do that makes me me. When you're listening to someone talk about things that makes them them, you may be getting information that is pretty fucking toxic. And bottom line is, it's not all about training. It's not all about diet. It's not all about cardio. It's about being human fucking beings and being there for one another. That thing that happened in New Zealand, that fucking slaughter was a tragedy. It upsets me just to even have to think about it or talk about it. It upsets me that it's still going on in 2019, period. There's nothing that fucking pisses me off more than when people take a tragedy and try to make a fucking joke out of it. And that is what Jason Blaha has done. He's made a mockery of a slaughter that happened to 50 fucking people. You know what? I may be a lot of things. I may be an asshole sometimes. I may be a loudmouth. I may be funny. I may be not funny. But one thing I am is human. And I feel human. And I feel empathy for others. And I feel sorrow. And I feel pain. And I'm not afraid to say those things, that I feel them from people I've never met before. That's just life. And if you're one of those people who can sit behind your fucking loading station, which you don't even do anymore, why? Well, that's the whole question. Why are you not loading anymore? Maybe he's got something going on. Maybe, just speculation. He might have some kind of thing going on himself where he might be trying to pull one of these fucking slaughters. We don't know. All he talks about is how many guns he has, how much he hates these people, hates those people, and all of a sudden the shit disappears. Pay attention to fucking behavior. We don't know what's going on here right now, and that is fucking shady. In my opinion, that's very fucking shady, and we don't know what an unstable person's actions would be to innocent fucking people around him for no reason at all, because he perceives the world as being different than it actually is. So guys, be careful. Steer clear of the fucking psychos. They are out there. But just remember, there's always one bad apple in a bunch, but sometimes that fucking bad apple is rotten to the fucking core. I'm BioStreet, and I approve this message, and we're out.